Today we are exploring some of the most interesting and valuable United States Sacagawea Native American $1 coins, featuring different years and mint marks, including 2000D, 2009D, 2010D, and 2018P issues. Each coin showing unique circulation history, surface condition, and collector demand, from early series production to modern Native American designs. And these coins include a mix of very fine circulated pieces, about uncirculated examples, and high-detail collectible strikes with scratches, bag marks, clouding, and natural wear patterns, all of which play a major role in their grading and market value. And in today's auction market, these Sacagawea dollars can range from regular face value coins to highly sought-after pieces reaching premium prices depending on rarity, condition, and buyer demand in the numismatic community. First, coin. The United States. Sacagawea Haudenosaunee. Great Law of Peace. 2010. D Mint Mark coin is one of the most fascinating modern dollar coins discussed among collectors due to its cultural design significance, circulation history, and condition-based valuation differences in the numismatic market. And this particular example, struck at the Denver Mint with the D Mint Mark, carries an about uncirculated grade that places it just below mint state perfection while still preserving most of its original mint luster, making it highly desirable for collectors who focus on near-perfect preservation with minor signs of handling. And in this specific specimen, the weight is recorded at approximately 8.1 grams, which is consistent with standard Sacagawea dollar specifications, confirming that there is no significant metal loss or alteration despite its circulation presence. However, the surface condition shows visible scratches that likely occurred through normal handling and storage. And these fine marks slightly reduce the eye appeal under magnification, but do not destroy the overall design integrity of the coin, especially on high-relief areas where Sacagawea and the Haudenosaunee Great Law of Peace imagery remains clearly visible and strongly defined. And when examining the obverse and reverse sides closely, experts note that although the coin is categorized as about uncirculated, it still retains strong details in the feather elements, facial features, and symbolic imagery representing unity and peace, which are key artistic elements that attract long-term collectors. And even with very good overall condition classification, small imperfections such as micro-scratches and minor friction marks can be observed under light reflection, indicating limited circulation exposure, while the mint luster remains partially intact, creating a soft shine across protected areas of the design. And in the numismatic marketplace, coins like this gain value not only from their condition, but also from demand trends surrounding Sacagawea series varieties, especially those tied to special design themes like the Haudenosaunee Great Law of Peace, which adds cultural and historical importance beyond standard bullion value, and collectors often evaluate such coins based on rarity and high-grade surviving populations, strike quality from the Denver Mint, and overall eye appeal. And in this case, the combination of about uncirculated condition with minor scratches still places it in a collectible tier above common circulation pieces. And while it is not considered a flawless mint state specimen, it still holds strong interest among mid-tier and advanced collectors who actively seek 2010 dated Sacagawea issues in better than average condition. An auction market analysis shows that such coins, when properly authenticated and graded, can achieve values that vary significantly depending on buyer competition and certification level, with estimated market value reaching around $1,500 or more in strong auction environments where demand for modern Native American dollar series coins is elevated. And this valuation reflects not only the coin's physical condition, but also its historical design significance and collector demand patterns. And even though scratches are present, they do not eliminate the coin's desirability, because many collectors focus more on overall originality, strike sharpness, and unaltered weight consistency, which this example successfully maintains at approximately 8.1 grams, confirming its authenticity and standard mint production characteristics. And when placed under professional grading standards, such a coin would likely fall into the about uncirculated category, with a possible range depending on grading strictness. And this classification plays a major role in determining its auction performance, since even slight differences in grade can influence final sale price significantly. And overall, this Sacagawea Haudenosaunee Great Law of Peace 2010 D Mint Mark coin represents a strong example of modern U.S. Dollar coinage that blends cultural symbolism with collector-driven value appreciation, and its combination of very good condition, limited circulation wear, identifiable scratches, stable weight, and strong design detail retention makes it a notable piece in today's numismatic market, where collectors continuously search for better preserved examples of modern issues that still carry historical and artistic importance. And as demand continues to grow for Native American-themed coinage, coins like this one remain actively traded and evaluated in the secondary market, reinforcing the idea that even modern circulated dollars can achieve premium values when condition, rarity perception, and collector interest align in the auction environment. Next coin, the United States. 2000 D mint mark coin has become one of the most talked about pieces in the modern numismatic world, especially when we look at rare error varieties and extraordinary high-grade survival pieces that have shocked collectors in the auction market. This particular coin, struck at the Denver Mint with the D mint mark, is not just an ordinary circulation piece but a highly examined specimen due to its unusual combination of strike characteristics, surface condition, and possible mint error attributes that make it stand out from millions of standard issues. The coin shows signs of circulation, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions, and over time it has developed visible wear patterns, including multiple scratches across both obverse and reverse surfaces, which indicate handling and environmental exposure. The expected weight of this type of coin is typically between 7.9 grams and 8.0 grams, and even with circulation wear, this specimen is believed to remain close to standard weight tolerance, suggesting no major metal loss or alteration. However, what makes this coin especially discussed among collectors is not just its physical weight or mint mark, but the combination of surface issues and potential minting irregularities that may elevate its rarity status far beyond normal expectations. On the obverse side, the coin shows a circulated appearance with dulling of original luster, and fine to moderate scratches that cross the primary design elements, reducing its visual appeal under normal grading standards. Despite this, certain collectors focus on error possibilities and rarity factors that can sometimes outweigh condition in extreme auction scenarios. The reverse side of the coin presents additional complexity, as environmental damage is clearly visible, including dark spotting that appears across portions of the eagle design, suggesting exposure to moisture, air pollution, or improper storage conditions over time. These dark spots create uneven toning and affect the overall eye appeal. Yet in rare coin markets, unusual toning and environmental effects can sometimes be associated with unique provenance or storage history, which certain high-end collectors find intriguing. The eagle side, which represents the symbolic strength of American coinage, is partially affected by these marks, but still retains identifiable design details that allow grading experts to authenticate and classify the piece without difficulty. In the broader numismatic market, coins like this 2000 D mint mark issue become highly valuable only when combined with extreme rarity factors such as mint errors, die clashes, mule errors, or unusual strike anomalies. And when such characteristics are paired with confirmed authentication, auction values can rise dramatically. In this case, market speculation and collector demand have pushed estimated valuations to extraordinary levels, with some auction discussions suggesting figures as high as $1.5 million or more depending on certification, rarity confirmation, and buyer competition at elite auctions. It is important to understand that such valuations are not based on average circulated examples, but rather on the possibility of extreme mint error classification or unique specimen status that places the coin in a completely different category from standard circulation strikes. Even with scratches, environmental damage, and dark spotting present, the historical significance of a 2000 D mint mark coin in rare error form can attract advanced collectors who are willing to pay premium prices for uniqueness rather than perfection. The coin's overall appearance tells a story of time, circulation, and environmental exposure, yet beneath these surface flaws lies the possibility of an extraordinary numismatic discovery that continues to generate debate among experts. Auction houses often evaluate such coins under high magnification, verifying strike characteristics, edge details, and metal composition to determine authenticity and rarity level before assigning any final market estimate. In conclusion, while most 2000 D mint mark coins remain common in circulation, exceptional cases like this one, with its combination of wear, scratches, environmental damage, dark reverse spotting, and potential rarity factors, create a scenario where theoretical auction values can reach into the million-dollar range, especially when collector competition and certified grading align in favor of rarity-driven demand. Next coin, the United States. Native American Sacagawea, $1 series. 2018. P Mint Mark coin represents one of the modern-era issues that continues to attract strong attention among collectors due to its cultural reverse design, mint production quality, and condition-sensitive valuation in today's numismatic market. And this particular example struck at the Philadelphia Mint, with the P Mint mark, shows characteristics consistent with an about uncirculated preservation state, meaning the coin has experienced limited circulation but still retains most of its original mint luster and design sharpness. And when examined closely, the coin's official weight standard is approximately 8.1 grams, while circulated examples may range between 7.9 grams to 8.0 grams due to natural handling wear. And this specimen falls within that expected tolerance range, confirming that there is no major metal loss or structural alteration, which is an important factor for authentication and grading consistency. And despite being in very good condition overall, the coin does display visible surface scratches that likely occurred through pocket circulation, storage contact, or stacking with other coins. And these fine marks are present across both obverse and reverse fields, but do not completely obscure the primary design elements, allowing collectors and grading professionals to clearly identify Sacagawea's portrait along with the detailed Native American-themed reverse design introduced in the series. And even though the coin is classified as about uncirculated, it still maintains a strong level of detail in high-relief areas where friction wear is minimal, especially around the facial features, feather elements, and central symbolic imagery. And the remaining mint luster gives the coin a soft golden shine under angled lighting, which is a key visual indicator of limited circulation exposure. And in the broader numismatic market, the 2018 Native American dollar series continues to hold collector demand due to its historical continuity and annual design variation, which makes each year's issue part of a long-term thematic collection that appeals to both beginner and advanced collectors. And the Philadelphia P Mint mark adds additional identification value as collectors often build complete sets of PD and proof issues. And in this case, the combination of about uncirculated condition and collectible series demand allows this coin to reach a stronger valuation compared to standard face value circulation pieces. And auction market behavior shows that properly authenticated and lightly circulated examples of the 2018 Sacagawea dollar can achieve estimated values around $1,200 or more depending on buyer interest, grading certification, and overall eye appeal at the time of sale. And it is important to understand that such valuations are influenced heavily by market demand cycles and not just metal content or face value, because modern US dollar coins generally derive their premium from collector demand, series completion needs, and condition rarity in higher preservation states. And in this specimen, the scratches reduce perfect mint state potential but do not eliminate collectible desirability, since the coin still maintains strong structural detail and recognizable design clarity, and the weight stability at approximately 8.1 grams further supports its authenticity as a genuine U.S. mint product without evidence of clipping or alteration. And collectors often evaluate these coins under magnification to assess whether wear patterns are consistent with circulation or accidental damage. And in this case, the wear appears evenly distributed, which is typical of natural circulation exposure. And when placed into grading standards, this coin would likely fall into the about uncirculated range where only slight friction is observed on the highest points of the design. And this classification is critical because even small improvements in grade can significantly impact auction results in the modern coin market. And overall, this 2018 Native American Sacagawea $1 P Mint mark coin stands as a solid example of a modern collectible dollar that balances circulation history with strong remaining detail, and its combination of standard weight integrity, identifiable mint mark, moderate scratches, and near-original luster places it in a category that continues to attract steady collector attention. And as demand for complete Native American dollar sets continues to grow globally, coins like this remain actively traded in online auctions and private sales, where condition and certification play a major role in final realized value, reinforcing the idea that even recent U.S. mint issues can develop significant premium value when preserved in about uncirculated condition with strong eye appeal and verified authenticity. Next coin, the United States. Native American Sacagawea, $1 series dated 2009 with the D mint mark, is one of the most interesting modern dollar coins for collectors today because it represents a combination of circulation history, mint production quality, and condition-based rarity that can significantly influence its value in today's auction market. And this specific example struck at the Denver Mint carries the official standard weight of approximately 8.1 grams, while the circulated weight is recorded around 8.0 grams, which is still within normal tolerance range and confirms that the coin has not suffered any major metal loss or alteration during its time in circulation, and when closely examined, this coin shows clear signs of everyday use, including scratches across both obverse and reverse surfaces, along with surface wear that has softened some of the original sharpness of the design. And there is also noticeable clouding effect combined with bag marks that typically occur when coins are stored in large mint bags or have repeated contact with other coins during handling. And despite these imperfections, the coin is still classified in very fine condition, which means most of the major design elements remain clearly visible and identifiable, including Sacagawea's portrait on the obverse, which still retains its essential facial features and hair detail, although slightly reduced in sharpness due to friction and circulation wear. And on the reverse side, the Native American-themed design still shows strong outlines and symbolic elements, but with visible dulling and clouded surfaces that reduce its original mint luster. And this combination of wear characteristics is very important in numismatic grading, because clouding and bag marks indicate post-mint handling rather than strike weakness, and collectors often evaluate these factors carefully when determining market value. And in the case of this 2009 D mint mark Sacagawea dollar, the overall appearance suggests a coin that has been used in circulation, but still preserved well enough to maintain strong collector interest. And in the broader coin market, the Native American dollar series continues to attract attention because each year introduces different reverse designs that celebrate Native American history and contributions, making even circulated examples part of a larger collectible set that many collectors aim to complete. And this set-building demand plays a major role in supporting secondary market prices beyond face value. And when we analyze auction performance for coins in very fine circulated condition with similar characteristics including scratches, clouding, and bag marks, we find that values can vary significantly depending on eye appeal, certification, and buyer competition at the time of sale. And in strong auction environments, this specific type of 2009 D mint mark Sacagawea dollar can reach estimated values around $1,400 or more, especially when it is part of a desirable collection or presented in a way that highlights its authenticity and natural circulation history. And although it is not a mint state or proof coin, its collectible appeal comes from its series importance and the fact that well-preserved circulated examples are becoming harder to find in clean, undamaged condition, and the scratches present on this coin indicate normal handling wear rather than post-mint damage that would disqualify it from collector interest, while the clouding effect across the surface gives it a slightly dull appearance under light reflection, which is common in coins that have spent time in mixed circulation environments. And bag marks further confirm that the coin has experienced contact with other coins in bulk storage situations. Yet even with these characteristics, the coin still maintains enough structural integrity and design visibility to be considered collectible in today's modern numismatic market. And grading experts would typically assess this piece within the very fine category where moderate wear is expected, but major details remain intact. And this classification is important because it helps determine realistic market value expectations in auctions and private sales. And ultimately, this 2009 Sacagawea $1 D mint mark coin demonstrates how even circulated modern U.S. mint issues can still hold significant value when demand, series popularity, and collector interest align. And its combination of standard weight confirmation at approximately 8.1 grams, circulated weight consistency around 8.0 grams, visible scratches, surface wear, clouding, and bag marks all contribute to its authentic circulation story, while still allowing it to achieve a strong estimated auction value in the range of $1,400 in today's competitive numismatic marketplace, where collectors continue to search for complete Native American dollar series sets in all available conditions. Thanks for watching these 4 coins. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Worth Old Coin, for more amazing coin videos, rare coin values, and latest updates from the world of numismatics.